Hi guys, this is Boris. I just wanted to do this short introduction before the introduction to the podcast and the actual podcast. I just did the podcast with the lovely Achare, and so she's Thai, and she was nice enough to come and do this. And we touched on something which I was always interested in, was the nicknames in Thailand, like how people get their nicknames and actually, I told this story to a lot of people, but I was really surprised the first time when I came to work to Thailand, people were asking me to use their nickname, right, to call them. And for me, I mean, as an outside person who never lived in Thailand, that was super rude for me, like to call someone by their nickname. Either you have to be really close, or I don't know, you have to be someone who knew them for a long time. Because like if you take a group of friends, right? So if you always have one guy that everybody makes fun of, and like I don't know, his nickname can be Dickhead or something. So I mean, that was my weird reaction to the nicknames. And now now of course I'm familiar with it. But I like, some people ask me like, do I have a nickname? And actually I do, but a lot of people don't know this, so I'm going to tell a short little story. So in 2005 I went to France to continue my studies at the university. So it was in the Paris region. It was a town called ep3. I still remember the moment when it happened, like when I got my first nickname. Like there was a moment I just gave a eraser to a girl, and like I don't know, like in the previous class, and then we just went to another class, and then we just went in the classroom, and she just said and she said, "Bobo, here's your eraser," and she threw the eraser to me from the other side of the classroom. And then everybody just listened. Everybody was like, okay, so your nickname is Bobo. So, and then like when I was in France, like in that class at least, and still like people with whom I'm in contact with from that class in France still call me Bobo whenever they are texting me or something. So that's how I got my nickname. But and also to as a part of this introduction, of course, my channel is Movie Messenger, but as you can see, I give as much importance to ideas and messages than to movies. I just use movies as a support, actually, as a platform to sort of share my ideas. And so this podcast will be, I think, a little bit different than the others, because I mean we touch a little bit on movies, because we recorded the podcast after watching Baby Driver in the cinema, which I love, by the way, and I will do another video. But so without further ado, this is the podcast that I did with Achare. So until next time, I have to work on my next video. So enjoy the podcast.
Hi, this is Boris. We are recording in Bangkok. I just wanted to do a short intro. So this time there's a really special guest. For the first time there's a lady as our guest, and also a Thai. No? So I introduce to you Achare. So.
Hello, I'm Achare. I'm Thai. I'm so excited.
Yeah, she was really excited to record this podcast. So I was just we just went to see Baby Driver at the cinema. Right? Yeah. So I just wanted to record a podcast right after. Maybe not just about the movie, but let's start with you. Usually when I have a guest, and she just started looking at the questions, but usually when I have a guest, I ask them these questions, right? So it's the same questions, but for different guests. So it's interesting to see what people will answer. Right?
Okay, good.
But the point of the game is not to think too much, okay? Because if you think too much, it's not. You have to say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so what is your favorite word?
What is my favorite word?
Word, yeah. It can be Thai also.
I always say yes.
So yes is your favorite word?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very positive.
Because I never refuse the people for the beginning.
for the beginning, and afterwards you refuse it?
I must say no.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the opposite. What is your least favorite word? The word that you don't like. You can say it. It's the
shit.
Okay.
I say shit. I chase it to people like less people.
But have you said shit before?
Yeah.
To people?
Yes.
But you mouthed something. You said fuck, no? So is it fuck or shit?
But.
Okay, let's say shit because that's the one you said first. No? Okay. Now you said something about don't ask me about what I want to be, but if you didn't do this job that you're doing, which is I think you're an assistant, right, in a Japanese company, you know?
Yes.
Okay. If you weren't doing this job, what kind of job will you do? Like, did you have like when you were a kid? Did you have like a?
Yeah, I had a hotel reservation.
What? You wanted to be like a hostess?
Yeah, because I love to talk with the people. When I was young, I don't know what kind of job else can meet a lot of people like hotel agent.
You can be what am I thinking? Like okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah. You also have a beautiful smile, so it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So you'll be really good hostess. So,
thank you.
So the opposite. What profession you will not do? Like.
Worker.
Like manual worker, like cleaning stuff. Or?
Yeah, because it's hard for me to clean the house or something like that. So I will be the bad cleaner.
Okay. So it's not because it's hard. No, is it because it's hard or is because you will be really bad at it? Like,
because it's hard for me. Like if I take a job to clean someone's house, I couldn't make it clean.
Okay. Have you done it before?
Yes.
Okay. Like when you were a student or something?
Yeah, when I was in high school, I used to clean the teacher's house. And
what?
Yeah.
Why the teacher asked?
Just one job. House? Yeah, because I told her like I want to do part-time job, and she said
so
start in my house.
Okay,
yeah.
Just to have pocket money.
Yeah, but she hired me just one time.
Okay, and then she was not satisfied.
Yeah, she said fine. Yeah,
she didn't
because I know it was not clean at all.
Okay. Like the other question is this is not sexual, but what turns you on? Like what kicks you? Like what makes you happy, or what makes you click? Do you understand what I mean when I say what makes you click?
Click.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
is there
sparking?
Is there something special that makes you happy, or what is that? It can be a dish, it can be music, it can be I don't know.
What does make me happy? That was your question.
Yeah.
A good company.
Okay. Yeah. Like a company, like not a company, but like with being with someone.
Yeah, being with someone and happy.
Okay. So the opposite, what turns you off? Like what makes you
what it pisses me off? Okay. What made me upset? I'm not upset much, but what made me upset?
You should not take too much now.
Yeah, because I don't get upset easy. For now, I don't know.
Okay. But you can't think of anything. Like you're too nice, no? If you have nothing that makes you upset. Yeah. Okay. So.
But actually, I got upset many times, but I just ignored. So I didn't even know the reason why I got upset.
So you cannot.
I can ignore things easy.
You cannot point out one thing that makes you.
Yeah,
upset.
but once I upset, I forget it.
Oh, okay. That's a nice way of living, actually. No?
Yeah, I hope.
To forget negative. Okay. So you see, you're doing really good. So
thank you.
In the beginning, when I invited you, you were like, no, I can't answer questions. And okay, no, it's good. So what sound do you like? Or do you love?
The beach sound.
Okay. What sound do you hate?
The sound has the fighting sound.
Like someone punching and stuff?
Yeah, someone fighting.
Yeah, but you do love, like what about in the movies? Like when someone fights in the movie, do you like?
Oh yeah, I love to see it, but not too long because it's so noisy, right? When someone fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is going to be difficult, but the question is, if heaven exists, okay, and you go to heaven, and you see God at the gate, waiting to welcome you.
Okay.
What do you want God to say when He looks at you? When you go.
Oh yeah, please get back. Like, please get back to your life.
So you basically want the God to send
me back. Yeah, I don't want to die.
Ah, come on. That's Okay, so I was just so that we talked about that, and you were asking when you saw the question, what's your poison? No.
Yeah, what is the poison?
Yeah, that's expression in English, and to be honest, I learned it from movies. Like sometimes in the movie they are like in an office room, or if someone comes to the house, you offer them drink, and people ask like, "What's your poison?" Which means what kind of drink, normally alcoholic drink, that you want.
Ah, okay.
Because in a way to remind that alcohol is dangerous, and and also like it's kind of a funny and ironic question. No, what's your poison? Like, maybe there's sorry, maybe there's another origin, but I don't know. This is why. So that's okay. So what's your poison? Like if you have a choice between a lot of alcoholic drinks, what's your favorite alcoholic drink?
I like American honey and pimps.
Wait, there's a drink called American honey?
American honey, yeah. It's a whiskey and it tastes like honey.
So whiskey with honey?
Yeah, sound like that. But it's like alcohol actually. But
so it's a cocktail, or?
No, it's alcohol like whiskey. In the Jack Daniel is similar like that.
Ah, so there's a whiskey brand called American honey.
Yeah, American honey, but you can smell honey in alcohol.
Yeah. Do you like it because it's sweet, or?
It's not sweet, but you just smell honey.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So you said American honey,
and
that's new to me. Like I never heard of this.
I tried it in Australia, but after that I couldn't find any place else. Yeah.
So American honey, and then the what?
Pimps like a cocktail.
I heard of this, but I never tried it.
I thought
is it like a ladies' cocktail?
it's like lady cocktails.
Okay.
But I think like English people, but they found it in India, that their history about pimps, because like in the summer.
Let me note down the name. I'll look in the history.
History like the English went to India, and so they have nothing to do in the summer, and they create this drink.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is a very maybe interesting question for you. What's your favorite dish?
I love meat. Anything for meat.
Oh, come on, you have to say a dish like.
Dish like the name?
Yeah. Like if they said you can have only one dish for 1 month, what dish you will?
Rice.
Yeah, but that's not a dish.
I need to have rice. Okay, meat. I like some steak.
Okay, steak. Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say something Thai food. You're not. Your favorite is not Thai food.
Yeah, Thai food, but it's not favorite because when I go out of the country, I don't miss it. So I don't need to try to have Thai in another corner of the world. Yeah, so okay. It's mean like I can have something.
And also, yeah, steak is a good choice because you can find steak almost everywhere,
because I can find steak in anywhere.
Okay. So now we get into movie. Like, do you have a favorite movie?
The Danish Girl.
That's really recent, no? That's like from last year.
Yeah, last year, but I like it because it's different.
Okay, I've not seen it yet, but I know which movie you're talking about. But it's sad, no? It's a sad movie.
It is sad, but I didn't even see any movie try to explain
that. Okay.
Yeah, for this movie.
Did you watch it in the cinema here?
Yeah, I watched it in cinema.
Did you cry?
No.
But it was sad.
But it's sad, I know.
Do you have a movie that made you cry?
Or something about family.
Okay, so anything related to family.
Everything
make you emotional.
Emotional. Yeah.
Like I was just saying, because I have a meetup every Friday.
Yes.
And the name was sketching and hanging out. The name of the meetup.
Okay.
And then I changed it to anybody can draw.
Okay.
The reason was,
yes,
I watched Ratatouille. Do you know Ratatouille?
What is it?
Do you know Ratatouille? It's a Disney Pixar animated movie with the rat who loves to cook.
I haven't watched it, but I saw.
Yeah. Okay. You should watch it. It's especially as an artist like me. It's not going to spoil anything, but there's like a speech at the end where the guy says, and there's a book which says anybody can cook, so that's where I got the idea from, and I got really emotional at the end because I got choked up, like. Oh.
Are you crying?
No, yeah, not crying, but like I had a. Like choked up. I don't know how to explain it, but like, when you have you feel like you have something here, like
yeah.
When you're really emotional. And so in the end they say not everyone can be a great artist, but great artists can come from anywhere.
Okay.
No, I really love that. So that okay,
because it's related to your life.
Yes, exactly. Okay, this is maybe. I think maybe we talked about a little bit. No, what is your dream job? But you already said your dream job is like to be like a hostess or to be in to talk to people. No.
Yeah.
But then you can also be a host. No, if you are interviewing people on TV, like you can also talk to a lot of people. So.
Yeah, can be, but don't have any chance for that.
Let's just say you have the chance. Okay. Okay, this is really difficult. How can you describe yourself in one word? Like, if you have to use an adjective to describe you, like, what would you say?
Happy. I'm a happy person.
Really?
I think so.
You're not sure. Okay. No, it's thanks. So that was all the questions. You see, that was not so bad, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we come to the end now?
No, that's not the end. You said you were excited, but you wanted to end, no? That's good. Tell me about yourself. Like, where were you born? Like.
I was born in the south of Thailand.
What's the name of the town?
Songkhla.
Songkhla, no?
Yeah, Songkhla is close to Malaysia. We can,
it's just in border,
like in border,
Malaysia,
so we can drive to Malaysia.
Okay, and the south, I think, has the spiciest food, no, in Thailand.
Yeah, very spicy.
Yeah, and is what's the name of the really famous dish from the south?
Phuket.
No, okay, it will come back to me. I'll tell you. So. Did you study, like what kind of studies did you do? Like,
okay, my bachelor degree is in business line.
Okay.
Yeah, and so after that I finished, so I moved to in Bangkok and I continue my study, and I have been living here for almost 10 years.
In Bangkok, you mean? In
Bangkok, yeah.
And then before you were in the hometown, right?
Yeah, and I was out from home since I finished my high school.
Okay, so you did your high school at
the south.
In south,
yes.
And then you finished high school and you came to Bangkok.
No, bachelor degree also in south.
Okay, and then did you I don't know the system. Is the system in Thailand follows the
American school? Yeah.
Bachelor and masters afterwards.
Yes.
Okay, so did you did just a bachelor or you did masters or?
I did master in Bangkok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of
marketing?
Okay, so you love that business relationship, business.
I love to connect to the people, coordinate something like that.
Okay,
yeah.
So that's why I asked you to do the podcast, so you can connect with people. Like now you will be famous.
Oh God, my dreams come true.
Sorry, I was sick last week, so I still have a little bit cold. No, last week with Teddy, who is here, who was nice enough to come and record the podcast. We were talking about meetups, because I met you in a meetup also. No, not a meetup, like a Facebook event, no?
Yeah.
But I mean, we see each other in the meetups. I was just saying, like, in meetups, most of the time, 80% of people are expats. You know?
Yes.
So we were just asking ourselves, like, why, like, Thai people don't like know meetups, or like, is it because they don't really they don't want to go out like this to talk to random people, strangers, or what do you think?
Okay, so you mean like why you don't see many Thais in the meetup? I think like because the language.
You think so? Yeah, but yeah, okay.
Because mostly of Thai not too confident to speak another language.
Okay, but that's two different things, no? Like knowing a language and being comfortable speaking it, right? Sometimes you know you can know a language 100%, but maybe you're not comfortable speaking, right?
Yes.
And also, what do you think? I mean, for me, even if, like, I like the expression "fake it until you make it." Do you know this expression? Yes. I mean, I always applied it to like languages, because for me, speaking another language was like, because I love movies and I love performances, I love acting and stuff.
Yes.
For me, speaking another language was like playing another role, you know,
mm-hmm.
like being another person, and that's interesting to me. Like when I'm speaking Tamil to my mother, I'm a different guy. When I'm speaking English to strangers, I'm another guy. When I'm speaking French to my friends in France, I'm another guy. And if I try to speak Spanish, usually when I'm drunk, like I'm another guy, different guy. You know? And so I see it more as a game. And I think, I mean, I don't know if anybody will approve, but like sometimes when you think you know a language and then you try to get into it, I think you have more opportunity to learn and practice that language.
Yes, right.
Because learning in books is good, but if you don't use it, I think you will lose it. Like
yeah, you're right. You're right.
For example, I learned German when I was in Germany, but I don't remember it because I never used it. You know, because I was never comfortable in German. So yeah, maybe it's language, or maybe I think even if they know the language, they are not comfortable. And also, like, how did you discover Meetup application? Like, did you have friends who went to Meetup?
No, but actually, like, I know Meetup application from my friend in Australia because she loved to play badminton. So she used it once, and she told me like you can use this one for community as well.
Yeah, I knew from Germany Internations. But Meetup application I discovered when I came here to Thailand, and it was also through a friend who like said, because I was telling her like it's if I just know the people at work, it will be sad, no? Because when you come to a country, it's good to meet. It's good to know other people also, not only people who work with you in the company. So that's she introduced me to meetups, so. We touched on this, like you said you travel.
Yes.
Okay, so what are the countries you travel to? Because when we were just before we were just talking, you took like a holiday of 6 months because you were tired of work.
Yeah, lose job.
And then you went for a travel, right?
Yes.
So what countries did you see? Just.
Okay. I first country I visit England. First.
England,
yeah. Mm-hmm. But I was not in London. I went to the beach city.
What's the name of the?
Cornwall in Exeter.
Okay.
Yeah. I think like English people know. It's very nice city. And so after that, I went to Australia, and after that, like to India.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where in India?
I went to Mumbai, Pune, and Bangalore.
Okay.
Very interesting.
But how long did you stay there?
I went there like 4 times. It takes like a week for one time. Yeah.
Okay. Because like you said, you had to come back.
Yeah, because I had to come back. Yes. I won't stay long. I come back. I go and I out and I go back again. Yeah.
Okay. And because I'm Indian,
Yeah.
What did you think of India? Like,
because
but you went to big cities. So
I went to big city because I was traveling alone. Of course, I know some friends there, but they are working, and so I think like big city, it's easy to find transportation or someone can speak English and easy for me. And so if I'm go to places that far away, it's dangerous for me as well. Yes, because in India.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, actually, it's really sad that, India, I saw an article, but it's from 2011, but I'm sure it has not changed a lot, but India is like in the 5 most dangerous countries in the world for women.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You probably did the research before you went in.
Yeah, I also.
But it's really shocking to hear. But the biggest democracy in the world. I mean, one of the biggest democracies in the world. Okay. So you went to. But are there other countries you went to? Like UK, Australia, India. What
Singapore for sure, because very close by, and Vietnam. Yeah.
So you just you try to travel, no? It's really good. So you just go alone, like to.
Yeah, but I know someone there, but I travel alone.
Okay, and when they were working, you just went by yourself in the city.
Yes, right.
Wow. India was crowded, no? Too many people.
Yeah, but I took a rickshaw.
Okay.
To meet my friend in places because. Like some of them working and I can meet them after finish work and they keep moving around, so sometimes it's like random places, so I told the driver to go the place which I don't know how to go there.
Okay.
So I was so excited and I didn't even have the SIM card.
Yeah.
I couldn't contact with anyone sometimes. Because I went there for short term, like a week, so I didn't buy any SIM card or whatever. So I just think like, okay.
I think that's another thing. When my friends came from France here, like I advised them to buy immediately a SIM card when they were at the airport here in Bangkok, because it's really, of course you're not going to spend time on your phone, but it's really useful, just for emergency, you know. So, okay, so you were born in south of Thailand and you are living in Bangkok.
Yes.
You work as an assistant and you wanted to be a hostess.
It's not complicated.
No, it's not complicated. Look at me, like I've done studies as marketing, in management and in purchasing. But what I really wanted to be was to become an artist, you know. So, and as a matter of fact, talking about artists, yesterday we did a drawing class.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Okay, thanks. So it was fun because first we were just like 4. I mean, it was a really small group, no? It was very intimate, so it was I like that. Like when people tell me like they cannot draw or they have never drawn since they were kids or something, because we all draw when we were kids, right? When you're a kid, you draw.
Yes.
Sorry, but I like to see their expression on their face, like when I teach them something and then they try it and then they come up with something and they're really happy to see what they've done.
Yeah.
And it's
like a teacher's feeling.
Yeah, that's really purely really a great feeling. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit about this was just to let people know who you are, no?
Okay.
Of course, you are. that doesn't limit you. You are more complex than that. But we just saw Baby Driver.
Yes.
As I told you, it was for those who don't know, like Baby Driver is directed by Edgar Wright. He's a director which I love. Like all his movies are really great. And so what did you think of the movie?
The movie is just like it seemed like I watched a Breaking Bad series when the actor in the kids version, like someone gone bad.
Okay. So you made that's interesting, no? You said you watched. Yeah, but he didn't go bad. Like he was always a good kid.
He's good, but he gone bad by some accident.
I see what you mean. No, I mean I think he first I think you think that he's the bad guy, but then there's worse bad guys and the music is great, the car chases are great, and like there are a lot of great things in this movie. Like
I think this
it's really very entertaining, no? It's
very nice one because they use the music to connect the story.
Yeah,
that what I think is different.
Especially, I think everyone will talk about the first sequence when after the first chase, he goes in the streets just to buy coffee, and then there's a song playing in the background, and the lyrics of the song appear on the streets, like in the shop on the board or on the wall as this is the
very creative.
So, it was really good. And what did you think of the acting? The actors, like they were.
What is it?
No, because we were talking about movies, and she said like I like movies, but I don't remember. I just watch them for entertainment. I don't know the name of the actors, right?
Yes.
But let's jump to that quickly. Like, who is your favorite actor? And if you don't know the name, it's okay. Tell me the name of the movie. I'll just guess.
The Danish girl. Right? The
Eddie Redmayne. His name is.
Because I think like he doesn't say much in the movie, but his face show all emotions. Yeah.
Okay.
So
and what about the actress? Are there any actresses you like?
Actress?
Yeah.
Actress, I.
You don't know. Okay, even if you don't know the name, again you can you can refer to a movie. I can get.
For the actress, I don't not really specific.
Okay.
Yeah.
But actually, you.
I like the one in Bridget Jones. Bridget Jones. Yeah.
Renée Zellweger.
Yeah, because
she's really. I mean, it's a really old movie, no?
No, because like they have a new movie like a year back.
Yeah, but it was the same actress, no?
Yeah, the same actress. Like, and it seemed like I didn't watch the previous version, but I watched the last one. When she
actually, I think they made maybe in the 90s. They made Bridget Jones' Diary. It was really famous. It was. I think it was a really big hit. Yeah. And like now 20 years after or
but she can remain the same character.
Okay. No, I didn't watch the movie, but okay, I see. Okay. So and we were talking about some movies like I just really like I stopped watching Fast and Furious, but here in Thailand people love Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I also watch it.
But did you watch all of them, like the 8?
I think so. Because, but I watch it like it depends if the friends ask me to watch some famous movie, and so Fast is very famous here, and so I always got invitation from the friend, so I have a chance to watch it.
Fast is very famous, and
it takes time. Like everyone getting older, including like us as well.
Yeah, no.
Like we watched it when we were young, and
it's true. But
in the teenage age,
but it's just we get older than the actors, no? Because they look young, because they have good medical. They take care of themselves and stuff. No, okay, that's interesting. And this was funny because I also noticed that people really love Transformers here in Thailand. Did you notice that?
Yes.
I'll tell you a short story. There was I had a colleague. No, he's more like he's a manager, but he was driving me. He was just dropping me at the BTS station after work, and in his car he had a DVD. In the car, sometimes in Camry you have a DVD player in the car. And he had some DVDs, and I was like, you have. Do you watch movies and the way when you're driving? And he said, no, Boris. Like sometimes I go play football with his friends. And he finishes like at 9 p.m. And he's really tired and very sleepy.
Yeah.
So he puts Transformers because there are a lot of explosions. So
I can see like the bomb, the bomb voice.
No, and also like when he falls asleep, like there's an explosion. So he wakes up, and I'm like, oh, this sounds really dangerous to drive watching a movie. Okay, anyway, but that was still funny to me to use Michael Bay's explosions to drive. Okay, so what kind of do you have like a favorite kind of cinema? Like, do you like more action or romantic?
I like action movie. I'm not the fan of romantics because it's boring sometimes and I don't understand much feeling in there.
Really?
Yes.
Are you a robot?
Yeah, I am a robot. I have no heart.
Okay, so you what is the last like action movie that you really loved, like in the recent time?
I watched Indian movie once.
You mean you're talking about the one you loved, really?
Yeah, because it's like not too action, but it's something like drama.
Okay. That's another thing, no? You watch, I mean, you seem to watch everything.
Yeah, I love to watch, I love to watch something like I never tried before.
Okay, so when you say Indian movies, you watch what we call Hindi movies, right?
Like, Hindi,
right? Yeah. No, okay. This is just a small note, for people. Like, usually people when they say, and this is also to educate people, I also do this podcast to educate people. Okay, sure. When people say like, Indian cinema is Bollywood. To be honest, Bollywood, it comes from Bombay. Mumbai used to be Bombay, so they take the B and they take the Hollywood and they replace the H with the B, so it becomes Bollywood. Okay? Yes. Because Bombay was like the capital of cinema, like all the movies were made there. But for me, I always refer to as Indian cinema because Bollywood doesn't represent the entire Indian cinema industry, because in India you have different states, as you know. Maybe you've discovered when you went there, like each state has their own language.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Even sometimes their own cuisine, their own language, their own alphabet, their own characters. So the Indian cinema is the same. Like Tamil industry as a big. I think the first one is Hindi, which is really well known.
Yeah.
In India, the second one is Tamil, and I think afterwards it's like Telugu and like some other languages. So whenever I say like people say Bollywood, I just tell them, I just correct them, like you have to say Indian cinema because Bollywood doesn't represent all the diversity in the cinema, but that's just me. Okay, so you watch Hindi movies. So what Hindi movie do you watch?
I can't remember the name, but I can explain you.
You can't even pronounce it, I think.
Yes.
I'm not really familiar with Hindi movies, but go ahead. Like maybe if Amy listens to this.
Yeah, Amy knows. I think she knows it because I heard the story from Sunny and Amy as well. Okay. Like the family, and the father tried to build his daughter to play the sport.
It's Dangal, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Dangal or Bangal? No, Dangal.
Dangal, yeah. Dangal.
Okay. Yeah, it's with American. It's a movie that took the world by storm because everybody loves that movie. Like I have it on my watch list. I have to watch it on Netflix. I just didn't have time to get to it, but I'll watch it. Okay.
And it's based on true story. That's what I like.
And that movie became a really big success in China. Did you know that?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
But I thought it's only success in India as well.
No, it's like everybody seems to love it. Like it's it has traveled the world. Like now, and when we went to see Baby Driver, I was surprised to see also that in that cinema you had also Indian movies.
Right? Yes, right. Yeah.
No, that's really great. But the thing is, okay, to be honest, with Thai cinema, in the Thai movies, I think you have mostly horror films.
Horror film is the famous Thai.
It's the most famous, right? And then you have like comedy.
Yes.
Or romance or romantic comedy, sometimes mixed.
Yeah, mixed. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think and what else? Like you don't. I never. I mean, I remember when I was in France, I watched Ong Bak. Do you know Ong Bak?
What is this?
With Tony Jaa. Like
Ong Bak. Yeah, that's the
How do you pronounce
action.
it?
Ong Bak.
Ong Bak.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's written O-N-G.
Yeah.
So we pronounce it Ong Bak. Okay. Ong Bak.
Yeah, it seemed like that.
Yeah. So, like that was the only action Thai film that I've seen.
Oh, that's very famous. It was so good.
Yeah, it's really good, no? And I think they tried to make a second part and third part, but I don't think it was really good.
Not too successful as the first version.
Yeah. And by the way, Tony Jaa is in Fast and Furious, no?
Yeah, of course. That's why it's famous here.
Yeah, now that makes sense. So your name is Achare. I just wanted to touch on a little bit on nicknames.
Nickname,
because people might be interested in this topic, no? Your nickname is Bridget, no?
No.
Is that why you love Bridget Jones' Diary?
No. Bridget is just come from some friends in overseas and they just can't pronounce Achare.
So Achare is your nickname?
Achare is my real name. Bridget is just the pet name.
But here in Thailand, usually you have a nickname.
I do.
So what is your nickname?
Namwan.
Namwan?
Yeah, it's like sweet water.
Sweet water, no?
Yes, yes.
I didn't know this. So I thought Bridget was your nickname.
No. But no one's called me.
Okay, I can pronounce Achare, so...
Achare is easier.
Yeah, it's easier, no? But, yeah, okay. I can't understand people who can't pronounce Achare, which is really simple to pronounce. Okay, anyway. No, but, like, Namwan?
Yes.
Okay, Namwan. So, how is the nickname chosen? Is it the father? Is it the mother? Or they choose it together? Like, how
it depends who is the biggest in the house. We choose the name for the baby.
What do you mean the biggest? The one who has the most power?
Yeah, the one who has the most power.
I feel like in Thailand, women have the power, no?
Yes,
Let's be honest, no?
But my nickname is chosen by father.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your father chose.
Yeah, my father chose because it's like my mom's family is in back to like in when I was born.
Yes.
I was the first daughter, like first niece in her family, like because because another auntie they have only boys, just boy. Okay. So and they are so excited.
So does Achare mean anything? Like is
Achare mean like seem like the professor. It's named by my uncle.
So it means someone who teaches.
No, someone wise.
Someone wise. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So okay, and my question is. Normally, I think your name, like your real name, Achare, is chosen according to astrology, no? Like they go see astrologer.
Yeah.
But is it the same for nickname or nickname?
No,
nickname. You can do whatever you want.
Nickname can do whatever, and my nickname is related to my father's family.
Yeah.
Like because he has the first niece named Namphon. It means raining.
Okay.
It's like the water.
Because phone is rain, yeah.
Yeah, phone is rain, and so it's like.
So it's sweet rain.
Sweet rain. No, my name should be something borders. The what think.
Okay.
And so that's he named me. Number one.
Okay, that's really great. So I wanted to ask you something, but go on, continue. Like, is it so? Now I was going to say. Namwan seems longer than Achare. Usually nickname are shorter than the real name, no? But the nickname that they chose, Namwan, is longer than Achare. Is that he just loved the fact that to name something sweet, like
something sweet.
That's really cute, no? Okay. No, that's because I remember when I came to Thailand. Everyone in the company, because the first people I knew, of course, were people with whom I was working in the company, and they said, Boris, you can call me with my nickname, you know. And for me it was strange because usually when you use a nickname when you are really, really close. Like, I don't know if the others see it like this, but for me, like, it's for example, if you have a really close friend and you everybody, like, you know, in a group of friends, there's always one guy where everybody makes fun of him. So like he has a nickname, like I don't know, Dickhead or something. So I was like, yeah, but I cannot call you with my nickname. But then I totally understood why they had a nickname, because it's why do they have nicknames? Like, is there a reason? Like, that's like, okay, I thought it was for people who cannot pronounce their real name.
Yeah, but nickname is something simply.
And it's just like a shorter.
Yeah, shorter.
But sometimes it's not related at all or with your name. It's just something completely different.
Yeah, but mostly of the family, the nicknames should be related to someone in the family. It's like start with J. Like you name J.
Yeah.
Next one might be named James.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah, something related to your member.
So, because I knew I knew a person. Her nickname was Beer. You know?
Yeah, we have a lot of beer women here.
Yeah, but like, wow. It just seems funny, no? Like to say, okay, you can call me Beer. Okay, so we talked about your travels, no? Mm-hmm. We talked about your cinema. So let's come back to the movie because we didn't talk about that. Okay, so I really loved the movie. It was really. Did you find it sad at the end?
No.
It was do you think it was the right thing to do?
Yes.
Okay.
I think like. But okay, he is the actor is a good guy in heart.
Yes.
But he accepts to do the wrong thing.
Yes.
So he is not good in acting, in his behavior.
Yeah. No, but did you understand why he was doing it? Do you remember why?
Yeah. But
because he stole the money from the guy, Kevin Spacey, with the guy with the glasses. So he had to pay him back. No?
Mm-hmm.
So. And now when he paid, even when he finished paying back, like he could not.
Yeah, I know, but he couldn't get out of it.
Yeah.
But I think actually, if the movie tried to make the choice for him to try to get out of it, is more interesting.
Yes.
But now but at the moment, like the movie tried to put him, get him back.
No, but it's really beautiful because. Of course, he falls in love with this girl, and
so fast.
Yeah, but then okay, there's a moment where you're thinking like, come on, like if you were a girl, you just met the guy maybe 2 months ago, will you just go with him like?
But this is like very simple for another movie as well.
Like you mean there will be a second part?
No, I mean like they should have to love someone in the movie.
Yeah, but no.
This happened in.
No, but I really like the way that. First there is this love story, right? So I really like the fact that they show that his mother was a singer, no?
Mm-hmm.
So, in a way, you understand why he goes to that diner because his mother used to work there.
Yeah.
And then you know why he sort of. I mean, okay, of course she's pretty, but she was also always singing, no? So it kind of reminded him of his mother. So that I thought it was really smart to do that, and the director is really smart. I mean, I like all his movies. His movies are creative, funny, entertaining, and
pretty good.
They're really good, and you should watch also his other movies. He has done a zombie movie called
like 10 years back.
No, it's even before. He has done Shaun of the Dead, which is like a zombie movie.
Mm-hmm.
He has done Hot Fuzz, which is like a cop movie, like with 2 cops in a village. And then he did World's End, which is like a friend movie. Like there's a guy who comes and brings his old friends from high school back to the hometown to do a pub crawl. Do you know there's a pub crawl? Like to go drink at pubs.
And
do you know what is a pub crawl?
No.
Okay, you have never done it, so it means that you've never done it in Bangkok.
Yeah, what is it?
It's just you just go bar. When I was in Germany, we used to do it all the time. We go from pub or bar to bar.
Like
it's like bar hopping
in one night. It's like okay until you feel enough. Oh yeah, I used to do.
So, yeah, sometimes you don't stop.
Yeah, can't stop actually.
Okay. So so he has done like these kind of funny movies, which also have like this really beautiful heart, like this beautiful message or like emotional background behind it. I really love it. So, is there a movie you're waiting for?
No, at the moment.
Okay. Is there something you want to say to people who are listening? You were kind enough to come and talk to me. Huh?
I'm very thankful for Boris.
So, how was it? Like, because you were so scared, but also at the same time excited to do this.
I'm very excited, and this is my first time records.
Yeah, and I think we did nearly 1 hour, no?
Oh, it's tough right here.
I don't know.
Actually, I asked like for 5 minutes, right?
Yeah. I remember you said like, let's do 5 minutes, and I was like, wow, 5 minutes, okay. No, but Achare, thank you very much. So, but okay, hopefully we will, you will maybe watch more movies or discover something new that you want to talk about, and then we can do this again.
Yes, sure. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, thank you for listening. So this was Achare and Boris. We were from Bangkok. Thank you.
Thank you.